Blue Diamond Entertainment, the coldest label, baby.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my God. These niggas don't want this shit. These niggas don't want this shit. This nigga don't, that nigga don't, nobody don't nobody want this shit. These niggas don't want this shit. These niggas don't want this shit. This nigga don't, that nigga don't, nobody don't nobody want this shit. I would like to start by saying fuck all that you thought about. You thought I gave up and that's the worst thing you done thought about. I see you seem to think that I am not all that I rap about. I would like to finish by asking bitch what you talking about.
What's poppin', y'all? Know what y'all talking about? Because I'm here, I'm ready, and we gonna cross it out. It's your boy Reecy, aka Reecy on the beat, and I am thrilled to welcome you to the first take, the first chapter, and the first try at my very new channel, the Reecy Chronicles. I'm so glad to have you all. If you can, just like, subscribe, and leave some comments and feedback. Help me get better, to help me make y'all happy when y'all go click on this thing, okay? So let me tell you something. Overly excited. I've been plotting this for a while, and like I said, my very first time doing it. So let's just get right to it. First of all, I will get a very big shout out to CyberLink Pro Director for having this very good software for you to, edit good videos on and make everything all cool the way you like. And another shout out to Danny Hernandez, the head coach and founder of my very own label that I am signed to, Blue Diamond Entertainment. Yes, I am an artist that is signed under the label Blue Diamond Entertainment. Once again, shout out to Danny Hernandez. And speaking of just that there, if you haven't already, please check out my latest single, Just Because, that is now available on all platforms. And stay tuned for my brand new mixtape dropping March 8th, 2021, called You Shoulda Listened. You're gonna want to hear this, so crank up your headphones and make sure you got the good earbuds, because man, you're not gonna want to miss this. But without further ado, I got a lot of things to cover with you guys, so sit back, relax, and we gonna enjoy this show.
Day to sit here and hate on me, I'ma show you who it be.
It's Reecy on the beat. Just because you roll a blunt doesn't mean you want to smoke. Just cause I ain't checked you yet doesn't mean I fucking won't. Just because a nigga different doesn't mean that I ain't with it. Just because you talking loud, it doesn't mean you can't get hit.
Welcome back, and I hope you guys enjoyed the little sample of my latest single, Just Because. And again, that's available on all major platforms. All support counts, even a like, a share, even a comment, even if it's not a good one. Hey, I appreciate anything. At least you gave me the time of your day to set some shine on me. So go ahead and, like I said, like, subscribe, grab all the singles out, and once again, be sure to catch my brand new mixtape, You Shoulda Listened, dropping March 8th, 2021. Can't wait for you guys to hear it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with this, because I just did this so you guys can get a better look at me, because all you guys see is what I show on social media, and I don't have a big platform like that big. You know what I'm saying? Like, my Facebook is where I get most of my I guess you could say traffic from, but you guys only see what I allow you to see, and I'm kind of raggedy. So like, let me go ahead and apologize. I done grew up and matured and toned it down a little bit, but I just wanted to give you guys an insight about who I am and why I am the way I am. I mean, once upon a time, I was the kid that nobody liked, knew, or any of that, and always looking up to the wrong people, trying to do the wrong things, chase the wrong crowds. It can get you into a lot of trouble that you're not even ready for, and I had to find that out the hard way. And luckily, down the road, I somehow grabbed my life and got a hold of it, and found my love for music and found my love for just wanting to be, me. And I wanted to just make a statement and let everybody know that if you ever feel like you can't be yourself because of the pressure of how somebody else would think, fuck them. And excuse my language, but y'all see this sign here? I come from Bitch Boulevard, from between bitch and being in love with life. I don't even know how the motherfucker find the in between for that. But again, moving on, like, when it comes to me, I'm more than what meets the eye. Everybody sees me and they see these ponytails and they act like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, they don't know what's the name. But I'm like, that's perfect for me, because I like to leave a little mystery for you. If I just give you everything right away, where's the fun in that? And on top of that, if I just made sure that I only operated and functioned basing that off of sole beliefs of other people and opinions of other people, I would never have had the confidence to even try this out today. So once again, thank you to all my haters if I haven't said it yet, because y'all only made me greater. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do what you want to do, or you can't be who you want to be, because it starts with you. And that brings me to my quote of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a big moment for me. And if I'm saying his name right, this comes from Mr. Arthur Ashe. I just wanted to let you guys know that the best quote that I had to start this with is start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. And it'll all go from there. Like when I read that, it said something to me. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and utilize that. And I'm going to start where I am. And I'm going to use everything that I have to do what I can to let y'all know that Reecy is the one that y'all want to rock with. Because when I do this stuff, I don't do it just because I want everybody to like me and all of that stuff. Like my music will speak for itself. And again, go check that stuff out. And if you don't believe me, ask about me because I'm everywhere that you can get your music at. If you can go to Google and type in Reecy, I'm pretty sure you can find something. I guarantee it. And again, I will include my links in my bio underneath and all of that for you guys to go find me on Facebook and Instagram, the only two social media platforms that I currently use. Again, not big platforms. Don't got many followers on Instagram. I'm trying though. I am trying. And you know what? That's all that matters because if the only thing that you can do that, depletes everything that you ever do is not try. So always try. Never give up and don't accept no for an answer because I didn't. And that's why I have the confidence to get up here and talk to y'all as I'm sitting here doused in all of my excitement, sweating and perspiring and stuff. You know what? I'm gonna show you another preview of another song while I go get myself together and we're gonna come right on back. And don't go nowhere because I got a lot more to say. I got some Q&As for y'all because a couple of people actually did contribute and help me out with this first little video. So thank you to them. We getting right to it. We're gonna be right back. It's your boy Reecy and we about to get on the beat.
Nigga with a hose though, tell them that I go though. Con que tú hablas, tú sabes si la pinche joto. Man, do you understand? I'm the baddest bitch I know, and I'm still the fucking man. You can't fake it till you make it and then try to shake my hand. Foot on your neck, that's where I stand. Did it before and I'll do it again.
I'm coming back again. All I do is win. Now they yelling, play that shit again. And you best believe I'll do it all over again.
Once again, welcome back, and thanks for letting me take a break. I got too excited. I didn't know what to say, what to do, so I had to reevaluate, get myself together. But what you just heard, that was Lil D featuring Reecy, and the song is called Again. Again, shout out to Danny Hernandez, Blue Diamond Entertainment. We're doing big things out here, making good music, steadily putting it out there. We got a lot of fire coming your way. With that being said, again, find all of our music on all major platforms. Anywhere you get your music, we're there. I'm gonna go jump right back into my story here. To let you guys know, I don't know, like I do music, I dance, I do a lot of things. I just do what makes me happy, and I feel like that's what everybody should do. If you can, I guess. It's a struggle. It took me a minute to get here. I remember before I came out to everybody, like years ago, I would, not do so many things that I thought I could do or that I should do just because, again, based off opinions of other people. Wasted a lot of time that I'll never get back in my life, just thinking about everybody else. So I try my hardest not to do that as much anymore, but it's always going to be hard, It's not going to happen overnight, but I'm living proof that it can happen. You can find yourself and you can, not care. Just take a trip to Bitch Boulevard, like I said. My plan for this is, just to show people, like, be yourself. And I got a lot of controversy with that right now. Like, some people like the more masculine side of me, some people like, the more bad bitch side of me. And I'm like, they're the same person. I do what I want. And I do what I please when I want to do what I please. And that's the best thing about knowing who you are and having control of you as a person. Because no one can stir you away from the path that you feel you need to be on. And my vision in all of this is, if I could help somebody, if I can encourage somebody, if I can enlighten somebody, inspire somebody, uplift somebody, anything. That's my plan because, everybody who knows me knows that I'm just, a sweetheart and I'm so caring and, I wear my heart on my sleeve for sure. And that's kind of my biggest flaw here and there. But, that's just who I am. That's who I was raised to be. That's who I'll always be. Which brings me to, the fact of there's a difference between, caring and understanding. And then there's a third difference because you don't have to give a fuck just because you care and understand. Like, that doesn't mean that you have to, care. Or, actually apply what people are telling you just because they're saying it. Everyone's entitled to that opinion, and you're entitled to not have to accept it. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm learning all of this stuff myself as I'm sitting here trying to sound all philosophical and stuff. But I've been through some things. I've lost some people, lost some family. There's people that I wish I still had here, both dead and alive, that I could never share this with, share this confidence with, share this side of me with. And, that's what really made me grab life by the horns and say, tomorrow's not promised. And I can't sit around waiting anymore. So now I'm here and, I'm live and well, thank God. And I'm doing my thing. I've been making music since I was about 11 years old. Shout out to my cousin, cause he knows who he is. He's the one that taught me how to do it all. And years later, now we're both grown and adults, and I'm actually good at it. I started and never stopped, and I only got better. And I do all of my music from home. I record my stuff. I write my stuff, mix it. I do it all myself. Um, and that makes me feel very, very proud because not a lot of people can do so. I didn't used to be able to do these things, and I just learned because I just never stopped. And I was like, hey, what does this button do? What does this do? This, and now I do my own music, and that's a very big accomplishment for me. Being signed is a very big accomplishment for me. Just even doing this is a very big accomplishment for me because of all I wanted to do, if anything, was to be heard. And that's all you got to do is listen, and it doesn't cost anything to be, genuine, and it doesn't cost anything to be polite. But most people think it does, and most people think it's going to hinder them or hurt them in some way to actually be supportive. And I feel like, in a lot of ways, that's what one of the problems with humanity is now. We can't support people without, looking for something to be jealous about or to tear them down about. And that really, really sucks. Because I can only say that in my experience, this music thing, everybody's like, oh my God, you sound so good, this, that, the other. And then they find out that it's me behind that microphone, and they're like, whoa, wait a minute. And at that point, I'm automatically offended, but then I automatically can't be mad either because we live in today's day and age, which is sad to sit here and have to justify, but you can, accept the norm if you want to, or you can sit here and acknowledge it and say, well, that was cute, but moving on. Because I can, in my experience, either stop doing what I'm doing, care about what people want from me, and care about what people want me to do, say, and how they want me to look, or I can take that stroll back on Bitch Boulevard and let them know who the fuck Reecy really is. Because at the end of the day, it starts with you. And if you allow yourself to be controlled and manipulated, then that's exactly what's going to come out of what you're allowing to flow in. If that makes sense. Again, only saying all this because I've been there and I've done that. And I'm trying to get away from that. And I feel like I'm doing good. Here I am in front of a camera for the first time ever, telling you guys my life story, hoping that I get some views on this. You know what I'm saying? But that's where it starts. You got to post stuff like this. I watched a video last night. You gotta start off rough like this. You have to. So I heard that, and here I am. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and answer the first question. Shout out to my boy Stewbone. You know I got your back. I appreciate all the love. But he had one of the questions that stuck out to me, and he asked me, "What was the first thing that I noticed about a person?" And I'll be completely honest with you. The first thing I notice about people is the shift of energy when I walk in the room. And I feel like I have to feel this way because whether this ponytail is on my head or not, I should get the same respect as the grown-ass man that I am, day in and day out. And if you don't feel like that, then I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not. But that's how I feel. And if I notice a shift of energy at all, that's going to be my first red flag because what's going on? Especially if you haven't said nothing, did nothing, you walk in the room and everybody just starts acting awkward, people can feel energy. And I go off of that a whole lot. Another thing that I notice first about people is their communication skills. How well we can hold a conversation, how well you can relate to something that doesn't necessarily pertain to you exactly, but something that you like, oh yeah, well I know what you mean, blah, blah, blah. If we can't have conversations as grown-ass adults, I'm pretty sure that I don't want nothing to do with you. And if we can have conversations and you remind me of my inner motherfucking child, I also don't want nothing to do with you because I'm childish as fuck. And we just not doing that. That's what we not gonna do. And the last thing I do notice about people is the way they carry themselves, which is a big problem for me because people think I carry myself in a way that's not too appeasing and all of this and all of that and appealing. And I kind of, have to care because, this is my image, but I don't care because I know the struggle that I had to fight to be able to sit here and get in front of this camera, dousing all of my ego and everything, and be confident enough to be like, this is who I am. So the way you carry yourself means a lot to me because if you just don't care and you're just rude to people, you just because that's who you are, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna smack the shit out you. But I try not to do that either because that's just who you are, I guess. But that doesn't make it okay to be an asshole just because you think that you're blunt or because you're being, upfront. Most people are just rude as fuck, and that's what I don't try to be. But I can get like that, and I try to refrain from that because once this mouth starts going, it does not stop. And I don't I don't deal with anger well like everybody else does. We all are different people, and that's what makes me an individual. Because when you see me, you'll see my respect, you'll see my heart, you'll see my passion for everything that I do. Whether it's a sentence that I said, the way I shake your hand, the way I say "Have a good day." Genuinity is not chargeable. It does not cost you to be a good person, and not everybody deserves that. But if I expect people to treat me good, I have to give that out first. Because I do believe that you get what you give. And if all I give is a negative, raggedy attitude, that this cocky ass motherfucker that's saying I'm this and I'm not and nobody's, above me and all that, I'm not going to get anywhere. And I don't feel like that one bit. I know that I'm not the best rapper. I know I'm not going to be the best dancer. I don't dress I'm just somebody who can wear this exact outfit 20 times better than me. And that's just what it is. But that shouldn't make me feel no type of way because you shouldn't have to take from somebody else's success to build your stepping stones. And that's my whole message with this whole first intro to me because I want you guys to know, despite all the shit I talk, I'm really a good person. Now, when you hear my music, I'm gonna keep it real. What you hear in my music is real. I don't rap about shit I can't relate to. No shade, I guess, but all this new music, all this new industry stuff that we got going on, I have nothing to do with all of that. I don't even understand it. I don't want to understand it. I don't even know if they have lyrics for what they call this mumble rap these days. But I guarantee you, you play a song by me, you're going to want to hear another one. And that's because when I write from the heart. I write from the soul, and there's nothing that I would say on a microphone that would give anybody a false interpretation of who I am. So there's a lot to come. Again, this is just a little intro, which leads me to, my second question. Shout out to Shara Crow. She is also an artist on Blue Diamond Entertainment. She also has a mixtape dropping really, really soon. Actually, it drops 3/19. So be out for the lookout on that. Again, that's Shara Crow. And her question for me was, where do I see myself in 2 years? And how do I plan to get there? The answer will be where I see myself in 2 years. I would see myself, probably on, hopefully, at least doing interviews. Hopefully have done my first show by then, because I have never done a live performance. Hopefully somewhere at a real studio. Not saying that I'm not proud of what I do right now, because as long as I can do it, I'm going to do it. But 2 years from now, I'd like to see myself actually, in the media, actually, on a trending state. I don't know. I have the potential, and I know that I can do it. I just know it's going to take a lot of work, and I'm not down on myself here. I'm just saying I don't want to get too ahead of myself and start reaching. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's the worst thing you can do is overextend yourself. And we got to just look at facts and reality. You know what I'm saying? I'm new to all of this, and not saying I can't take it somewhere, but I'm very accepting of the fact that just being a rapper and just doing it does not pay the bills. You have to apply yourself in so many ways that I'm learning to right now. And, big things coming, one step at a time, that's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? One step gets you to the door. The next step puts your foot on the threshold, and then the next step, and then the next step, and then the next step. That's how I'm trying to look at things. I don't really know. I mean, that's all I can say on that aspect. Which brings me to yet another question. Shout out to Stubone again. This one, it's really deep to dig in, but he asks, what is it that makes me special? And I would have to say, because I do believe that we are all individuals and no two people are the same. Not even twins, and not even, you know what I'm saying? None of that is ever possible. Um, Even if you were to splice people in my head, like on some movie shit, and create, a clone of me, that clone would not be me because I'm the only one. And that's what makes me special. Because no matter who does what, who says what, or who, imitates or not, I don't know how to put it. I just know that I'm the only me that you'll ever get. I'm the only Reecy that there'll ever be that is this Reecy. This one. Here. Me. And that's what makes me special because I acknowledge that. And because I know that I'm the only me, I like to think of myself as an endangered species. Because once I'm gone, there's no more me. And so, with that being said, I do everything I can to the fullest. I do everything I can, like, today's my last day. And I try to live with no regrets. And that's what anybody, I imagine, should do or does do. But the difference about me is I did it. And that's what makes it special is because it was done by me. Not saying, anybody else can't do the things I do or not. It's not even like that. I'm just saying it's special because it was me. And no matter how many artists or rappers that we all may come across in today's day, 20 years from now, I know that I was an artist and I am an artist and I know that I did that. And it's special because it was me. If that makes any sense. But with that being said, I am just going to sit here and give you guys another break and answer the rest of these questions and then we'll take it from there. And like I said, look, when this ponytail is in my head, just remember it's just him. Because look, I don't always be on Bitch Boulevard. I called Thug Damien in just a little bit because he going to come talk to y'all as well. But I'm going to show y'all it's the same person you're dealing with. So stay tuned and we'll be right back.
And my flow so seminal. Ayo, go get me my glove. I'm a smooth fucking criminal. Niggas stay talking loud, but I been smoke. Niggas crack rock sharp, but I been dope. Shout out Young Money, tell them let me in though. Muévete porque siguiendo mi endo. Had to do it one time, did you get that? Probably not, motherfucker, but it's still facts. Niggas just getting hot, but I been that. Tell them to stay in they place.
Welcome back, everybody. That right there, what you just heard, was my first single of the year called Oh My God. And that is also available on all available platforms, anywhere you can find your music. So with that being said, I just wanted to say thank you and a big shout out to everybody who was rooting for me, everybody who wanted to see this, everybody who plans to, and everybody who doesn't. This was something that was for me, something for everybody who wanted to see. And I plan to do a lot more. I plan to have a couple more episodes. Episode 2 for next week will be called All About the Music. If you want to ask any more questions for next week's Q&A, leave them in the comments. And make sure you like, subscribe, and any other feedback or requests that you guys would like to hear or see, make sure you drop those as well. And thanks again for tuning in to the very first episode of the Reecy Chronicles. And we'll see you guys next week. Y'all stay blessed, less stress, and y'all know what? Get that shit off your chest. Because like I said, we here, we raw, and we gonna talk about whatever the fuck we feel like crossing out. I'm your boy Reecy on the beat, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
I would like to start by saying fuck all that you thought about. You thought I gave up and that's the worst thing you done thought about. I see you seem to think that I am not all that I rap about. I would like to finish by asking bitch what you talking about. I been